TJ with Time Lord Coins back with you guys. This one is more of a lot of individually things that I bought. It wasn't in like a huge like lot of just random stuff. This is all individually. Like I wanted this, so I bid on this, like that type of stuff. So these are all specifically what I wanted. So let's get started. We'll go with the rolls first. So these are a roll of proof Kennedys. And their proofs are a little thicker, so you can't fit 20 coins in here. There's 19 coins in here. So we have, instead of $20 worth, it's $19.50 worth, just because they're thicker. But yeah, these are all random years. I don't really want to touch them too much. So you have $10 in face value. I spent $15 on this, and they're good like album fillers, because you rarely get any proofs. Here's a 79. So you rarely get any proofs that you can just put in albums without really like cracking them out of the actual sets, you know. So having all these like this is pretty cool. Gonna fill out albums pretty good, and that's why I got them. So that's pretty cool. Here's another roll. This is a 2017 D Native American. Your $1 coin. It's this version. Sacagawea. They renamed it to Native American coins. Yeah, so this is directly from the United States Mint. So these are pristine condition, like they were directly put into these rolls. They weren't sent somewhere else and they were put into rolls from there. You know, this is directly from the mint, so it's the best type of roll you can get. These go for about $40 to $50, like these specific ones. So, and I spent $30 on it. So pretty good deal there. I mean, the coins alone are worth $25, so I spent $30. It's like just a $5, premium basically. So pretty fun there. All these pennies are all uncirculated wheat pennies, wheat cents. So they're all BU, and they're all different years. This one is, let's see, this is a 53. So all these are 53s. So yeah, they're definitely BU. So we got 53. What is this one? Let me zoom in for these. 54D. Like these are like shiny. Look at that, like the reflection on my hand, just like, look at that. These are red BUs for sure. 54Ds. This is all 54D, like the whole tube. This is 56. Next one is 57. P. This is like the most BU can get. Look at these. 58D. Like, look at the sides. Like, even the sides are like all perfect. Can't really tell because of the all beat up. But the beat up tube, but I mean, geez. These are BU as BU can get. So very cool, very cool. And that was a 58D. This is a 58P and 58D. Same stuff going on with these. There's the P. And then these are the same thing, but they're original, old school bank wrap rolls. But you don't know the dates because they're both, reverse enders, the wheat enders. So you don't know the dates. And all three of these are like that. And if you see, these two are like the same wrap. These are old school wrappers. And like Tupac and stuff. No, old school coin wrappers. And you can see like this one's different. So these are probably the same year, and this one's like a different year probably. Yeah, these are, you don't know the years because y'all just the wheat enders. So those are cool. I averaged about $15 a roll on all these, on all the pennies, and they go anywhere from between 25 to 30, depending on the year, per roll. So I ended up, I think, getting a pretty good deal. Yeah, I'm gonna try to, I don't know how well I'll be able to do it, but try to get as many rolls of each year. Can that be done? Who knows? But I'm gonna try. Okay, so done with the rolls. Let's go on with some like just basic your silver round stuff. This is a vintage Silvertown 1 ounce. And Silvertown has like a new version of this where like the face is different. But this face is of the vintage one that was done many years ago. I don't know the exact year, but this holds a little more premium just because it's quote unquote like a vintage year, or a vintage round. I paid $31. These go for about $36 just because of vintage. Same with this. This is from Liberty Lobby, 1984. And the reason I got this one because that's my birth year, 1984. So I paid a little more than I would normally on like other stuff, other rounds, 1 ounce rounds. But like to collect your birth year on stuff like that, or I do. So I paid $35 on that, and they go for about that, 35 to $36. So I like that a lot. I like it a lot. And let's do some more bars and stuff. So this is pretty neat. Silver Mint made these bars. These are 20-gram bars. This is Australia, obviously. And yeah, these are pretty neat bars. 20 grams. Silver Mint. So 20 grams right now. Silver, like I usually say 1 gram is $1 because that's usually how it is. But right now, silver is like $1.05 per gram. So in silver value alone, I would normally just value these at 20, but right now with the 5 cent, these are basically $21 in just silver value. And I spent on these $22. And these go $25 plus all day. And same with this one. This is the Mexico version. I like this one a lot. This has some cool toning. I don't know how well you can see that. You can kind of see it. But there's like some rainbow toning going on already. It looks much cooler in person, for sure. And yeah, this is really neat. This Miss Mexico one is really neat. I like this one. So same with that one. I spent $22 on that. Silver is about $21. You can get these $25 plus on the eBays. Okay, so, oh yeah, there's one more. Silver Eagle. I don't know why I got this. Oh yeah, I do. I remember. I usually don't buy too many Silver Eagles because I got a lot of them already, you know. But this was a 2021 Type 2. So you have a different back. So this is the first year of the Type 2 of this type of back. 2021. I have a 2022, but not this one. And this has no mint mark. So I don't know where it was. It's probably a W from West Point. And not San Francisco. West Point, they had like 14 million of these. San Francisco is like only 1 million. So this is probably the West Point one. The mint mark would be right here above there. Right there. This isn't a W, well, it is a W, but this is like the initials WS or something like that. W, I forget, but those are just the initials of the designer of the coin. That's not an actual mint mark. 2021. This is not a proof. I spent, and this is raw, I spent $35 on that. Raw, they're going $45. $45. That's always good to get American Silver Eagles at those price. I mean, it's a 1 ounce, so it's minimum $32 right now. So only paying $3 above spot for American Silver Eagles. Pretty cool. Here is a 35S. Let me zoom in. There you go. You can see the S. These have the smallest, for such a big coin, these things have the smallest mint marks ever. 35S. So this is circulated, but it's still in decent condition. The 35S was the last year, or 35 was the last year of these, and not very many was made, like about 1 million. So those are rare date. I don't have this date yet. The other dates were like 50 million minted. This is like 1 million. But I paid $43 for this. And that's basically what they're going for. 40 in this condition. Probably 45, 50 in this condition. 35S. So I'm happy with that purchase, because I don't have that year yet. So that is cool. And okay, these are the I got both of these for $23. And these are just your 2001 and 2002 silver proofs. So these are silver, the melt value. The melt value alone right now are like $11.60. So I basically got them right at melt. 90%ers. And when I'm talking about like melt value, a lot of people get confused, like, oh, you're gonna go melt these. Like, no. Melt value does not mean like, yes, they mean like how much silver is in them. So if you were to melt them, the silver that you get out of these would be that amount of money. So $11.50 a pop. So since there's 90% silver in these, the silver value is what we're talking about, and that is the melt value. So melt values on these, $11.50 a pop. I got them right at melt. And yeah, and they go for more, since they're silver proofs, they go for more premium than just melt. So can't beat that. Okay, let's go into some Barber half dollars that I got. These are all your basic dates. Nothing really special with these, but they are pretty good condition. This is a D, a 1906. I'll take this one out. This is your D mint mark, 1906 Barber half. In these conditions, you're looking at 18 to 22 bucks. I got a 1912 Philly, 1911 Philly. So I paid 14 for this, 13 for that, 13 for that. And again, they go for 18 or so, 18 to 20 bucks, 22. It kind of really depends on the conditioning, you know. So in these conditions, these grades, what do you want to call it? That's what I value them at. These I have a whole bunch of. I bid on these like before I got like 6 or 7 of them in that one auction lot that I didn't know I didn't have before. So I'm probably not gonna get any more of these unless they come in a lot. These are your George Washington commemorative half dollars. So yeah, I spent 14 bucks on that, 13 bucks on that, and they go for 15, 20 bucks. Okay, these 1987, 1976, your bicentennial. But these are from the Danbury Mint, and these are 24 karat gold and 999 silver plated. So they're both gold and silver plated. And they have enough silver plate and gold to be worth more from the Danbury Mint. So these go for about $20 to $25 a piece. And I got this one for 10 and this one for 9. So I don't have any of these, so I got a couple just so I could have. And then I got a really good deal out of them. So always fun to add new stuff to your collection. Okay, next is, all right, these are another, like these are commemorative half dollars, these George Washington. And so are these. These are commemorative half dollars, but these are heck of a lot old schooler. Let me start with this one. Let me take this out. And we'll zoom in and look. There we go. So these are your Columbian half dollars. So this is from the World's Columbian Exposition in Chicago. World's Columbian Exposition in Chicago. And this is the 1892 version. In 1892, only 950,000 were minted, so the 1892 is rare. The 1893, 1.5 million were minted. So those have a less value. So, but I have one 1892, and here's an 1893, another 1893, decent condition. And here's another 1893. So yeah, these the 1893s go for about 18 to 22 bucks. The 92s go for about 20 to 24 bucks, basically a couple bucks more. And a little history of these, if you want to know, is that, so there was a World's Columbian Exposition that took place in Chicago in 1893. So there was in 1892 they minted some, in 1893 they minted more, but basically the exposition got the treasury to make like 5 million coins or something like that, or 2 million coins. Sorry, 2.5 million coins. so they could sell these and like basically fund the exposition. So their plan was to sell these at the exposition for $1 a piece, and they're only worth $0.50. So they wanted to sell 2.5 million of them. So, but they only ended up selling about 200,000, a few hundred thousand. So there's a bunch left over. So the Treasury really didn't know what to do. So they ended up just putting a bunch into circulation and then melting the others. So it's a pretty interesting story behind these. So really don't know how many are out there because they did end up melting a lot and then putting a whole bunch in circulation. So who knows? But pretty cool. Pretty cool. Fun little commemorative. This is interesting. This is from the Franklin Mint. Solid sterling proof. Zoom out here a little bit. So you got your Montana sticker, or your Montana stamp. This is like 1976 postmark. You have your COA, everything, and this is in like really good condition. But this is weird that they would send these out in the mail like this, where it's like, hey, here's a big silver coin. You know, no one would like take it, but hey, I guess it was different back then. I spent $19 for this, and there's literally $19 in silver here, sterling silver. And this has more premium on it. This has a buffalo on it, and people love buffaloes, and this is a proof. So people love their silver buffalo type stuff. If there's a buffalo on it, they like to collect it. So this can go $25, $30. I really don't know because it's like really impossible because there's only 6,800 of these minted. And it's really impossible to get any type of like comp to see how much he's really worth because they're just not being sold. So who knows? It could go for more than 25, 30. That's just my guess. I'm just giving it like a $5 premium over just melt, but I bet it could go 30, 35. Who knows? I really don't know, but that's pretty fun, pretty neat. And this is a Florida Goldback, and this could be controversial to some. I spent $33 on this. And the reason why it's controversial is, let me get this out. This is the alpha version, if you can see that A right there. I'll zoom in a little bit so you can see. Yeah, see that A? So this is the first run of these, 2025. So the reason why this is controversial is because you're paying a big premium on gold. This is gold. This is 1/200th of a troy ounce. So there's about $14 in gold in this. $14 of gold. And then I paid $33. So you're paying a hell of a premium on gold. And they go for about $40. You can get them cheaper. But the going rate is about $40. Yeah, but people don't like those because it's like gold people just think, oh, they're just the people that make these are just scamming people. It's not really a scam, but it's because they're, charging so much more for only $14 of gold, But there's a film on here. I can peel this off. There we go. But I got one, and I'm happy I did. So I'm not going to buy any more, though, because I do agree, like, I'm very value conscious, so, why pay $33 for $14 of gold? I don't know, but this is a really cool piece, I think. So why not? So I like it. So if I like it, it's worth it. So yeah, that was my last haul of individual things that I got that I really wanted, and it wasn't just a lot of just random stuff. I knew exactly what I was getting, and I got some pretty good value out of everything. So my next, I still have like 3 or 4 more things of like lots and stuff that I got. I have a whole bunch of foreign stuff that I got. Um, that is very interesting. So I'll be sharing that with you as well. So yeah, stay tuned for more videos, and I'm going to be doing more coin roll hunting and stuff like that. Um, so yeah, I appreciate you sticking around, and watch out for my next videos. Thanks.